There we go.
Order filled.
All right, y'all, that was a W trade. Everything had to check my boxes for me to take this trade, and y'all saw how well it played out. It happened like this. It was that quick. Is it gonna happen like that every day? Hell no. Yo, what up, YouTube? We back today with another trading session. I wanted to go live today, but it's Friday, so it's a good chance that I might not end up taking no plays today. But I'm currently looking at this setup. NASDAQ for the 8:30 trading session. It was in a bit of an uptrend, but if you look at the top of the charts, we ended up hitting yesterday's highs. So what I'm targeting right now is a sell position because price ended up going up to yesterday's highs, but the candle closed below yesterday's highs and it's starting to look like it's reversing. So this would be a good time for me to take a sell position on NASDAQ and take maybe like one contract. I drew up my fair value gap, so I'm kind of targeting this area. In the morning when the price opened up, it was a liquidity sweep. That's these two candles right here. If you're familiar, it's the ORB method that I use, the open and range breakout method. I let the first 15 minutes play out. I look at what those candles is telling me, and then I end up making my decision on what play I'm gonna take based off of the formation of the first candles during the 15-minute time frame. If you look at the higher time frames, the candles definitely opened up bullish and it's definitely in an uptrend, but I think that was just a rally, you know, so I think that it's gonna start dropping now. That's kind of my expectation. I'm gonna take a trade on my practice account first just to be safe, but I'm gonna end up jumping in this trade. I might wait a little bit before I take an entry, but it's looking like this candle closed underneath yesterday's highs, which this area right here, since it's yesterday's highs, I would consider this to be a level of resistance. That's the reason why I made the bar red. You know, you just click on the bar, change the color, see, now it's reversing.
Order filled.
This is my practice account right now, so I'm kind of trying to decide like what should my entry point be. I could jump in now.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, I shouldn't have closed it, but I closed it anyway because I ain't like the way the price was moving. Yeah, I probably should have stayed in the trade. It is what it is. I chickened out. I probably shouldn't have did that earlier. I'm finna close this. On second thought, now I'm finna leave it open. There we go.
Order filled.
All right, y'all, that was a W trade. So y'all seen it first. I definitely should have moved my take profit down a little bit lower, but what ended up happening was it was an impulse, and the impulse moved way too fast for me to like move my stop loss, or my take profit rather. So you just seen the trade. I'm not finna do too much editing with this video because this video ain't long. It's definitely on my express accounts. I got some bad news though, y'all. But before I get into the bad news, I'm gonna break down the trade again. Like I said earlier in the video, I ended up taking this trade because I noticed that the price was pretty much in an uptrend overnight. It basically had a nice little rally overnight, and it had a rally at the 8:30 hour, which I think that was just a liquidity sweep. But like I said, it was in an uptrend. And then I basically just marked out the highs for yesterday, and then I marked out the low for the overnight trading session. I guess it's the Asian trading session or whatever. I marked out the lows. I made this bar red because it represents resistance, and that means take a sell position. I made this bar green because that means take a buy position. As you can see, price ended up hitting this green bar right here on the screen, and now it's reversing. It's going back upwards. So basically marking out these key levels helped me target my entry and pretty much target like a take profit. Once I marked all of these out, I saw that it was in an uptrend. I just established market structure, and I established my entry levels with these resistance and support levels. And then basically what I did was I marked up the morning highs and the morning lows. So that pretty much helped me decide whether or not I was gonna jump into that trade and take a sell position at that time period. But I basically let the first 15 minutes play out, and I had this fair value gap drawn out on here. in order to get the fair value gap, I let the first 15 minutes play out. I started with the high of the opening candle, and then I started with the bottom of the third candle of the first 15 minutes. It might not be the most accurate fair value gap, so you don't draw them up exactly like me, but I basically drew out this fair value gap, and price came back down for a gap down, or yeah, you could call it a gap down for this area. And I ended up basically making what, $844 on one of these accounts and $997 on one of these accounts. Earlier, like I showed, I took a little bit of an L, but you know, I ain't gonna really cry about that. I took a little bit of an L. Thank goodness it wasn't on both accounts. I'm gonna show my P&L, and then I'm gonna break down the bad news to y'all. All right, so I made 300 on Wednesday, 430 on Thursday, 844 today on my express funded accounts. These are the brand new 2 accounts that I just passed. I made 269 on this account, 587 on this account, and 997 on this account. So my total P&L for this account is 1850. My total P&L for this account right here is 1558. So I'm not gonna do nothing to try to make up the difference. Maybe if I see another trade later on in the day, I might take another trade. Cause I gotta be honest with y'all, I kinda did something that was stupid yesterday. As you notice, I'm only trading on 2 express funded accounts today. That's because I lost 3 express funded accounts yesterday. I might include some of the footage in this video, but that's the reason why I ain't post a video yesterday. I kind of wanted to address it in a video, maybe like make a video about trader psychology. So in order for me not to lose that account, I really needed to work on my risk management. Yesterday, I'll say this problem started before yesterday, because I was actually trading on my express funded accounts on days when I said that I wasn't gonna trade on my express funded accounts. I was spending so much time on prop firms, trying to bring 2 prop firms up to funded status, that I started getting bored. I started feeling like, damn man, it been like what, 2 weeks since I had a payout, and I kind of was like rushing the process. So I was trading on my funded accounts when I shouldn't have been trading on my funded accounts. I actually had a buffer of about 1,400 or 1,300 on each account, and I was just taking little trades thinking that my maximum loss limit is 0. So I misunderstood the rules. I'm thinking my maximum loss limit is 0 and the balance is 50,000. No, my maximum loss limit is 0, and that means the money that I still have in the account, if that goes to 0, then the account is blown. So I misunderstood the rules basically of TopStep, and this was like a couple of days ago when I figured that out. So if you notice in my last video that I dropped, I was only taking like scalps. That was for a reason, because my account was damn near at 0, so I had to get myself out of drawdown, so to speak. So I got myself out of drawdown a little bit, and then I ended up losing the accounts the next day because I took an L trade. Well, I took like 2 L's, but it is what it is. I ain't tripping, man. I learned my lesson, and if y'all watch my road to payout journey, you see that I know how to pass prop firms in like 2 days. So I'm not finna cry about it. I'm finna just run these 2 accounts and get my payout. Today is like my 3rd profitable day. I'm not finna overtrade today. I did say I might take another trade just to make up for like a loss I took earlier, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna risk it. I'm gonna take a payout on these 2 accounts, and then I'm finna focus on passing 3 more 50K combines, and then I'm gonna just, bring those up to funded status, and I'm not finna make the same mistake again twice. So I gotta get the 5 total funded accounts, and then after I get 5 total funded accounts with TopStep X, I'm gonna have 5 total funded accounts with Take Profit Trader. That's my goal. So I think that L kind of needed to happen. I think I was getting a little bit too comfortable. I wasn't really like focusing on my rules and my strategy. Like I just explained earlier, everything had to check my boxes for me to take this trade, and y'all saw how well it played out. It happened like this. It was that quick. Is it gonna happen like that every day? Hell no, it ain't gonna happen like that every day. But the thing is, as a day trader, you got to take the setups that you understand. This is a setup that I understood, and I took it because I knew I was going to end up making money taking it. Now I could have moved my take profit down to 1,500, but do I know that it's gonna go down like 100 and whatever ticks, however many ticks that went down? No, I don't. But I do have a system in place that works. It worked plenty of times before. It's just me not having good risk management yesterday cost me my accounts. So if you look what I did today, I was quick with my stop loss. When I saw that first trade not playing out, I was quick to close the trade. I wasn't finna take them chances. So risk management is super important. Make sure that you're managing your risk, because trading with prop firms is fun, but it's not a game. It's not something that you should be considering like, oh, I could lose this account and get another one again. I gotta pay more money to get these prop firm challenges. I gotta pay about $600 to get 3, because you pay $50 for a TopStep account, a 50K account at least, and then you pay like what, $150 to get the funded account. So all together I'm gonna have to pay like $600, unless I decide to do like a 100K account or a 150K account or whatever. But I think I'm finna stick with the 50K account so I could do copy trader. That's pretty much today in a nutshell, y'all. Like, I explained the trade, I broke it down. I hope you understood it. If not, I got a Discord now, y'all. I got the link in the description. The link is in the description for the Discord. You could join the Discord for free. I'm finna start doing like live trading sessions and stuff like that. I might broadcast them on YouTube. We'll see how it go. But currently right now the Discord is free to join. I am gonna have paid live sessions in the Discord too eventually, but right now I'm just trying to build it up. It's under reconstruction, so I'm trying to get everything, everything in order. Put my little free course in the Discord explaining my strategies and explaining liquidity, explaining some of the terminology and some of the concepts and stuff that I know about with day trading. Man, we're gonna wrap this video up. Did enough yapping for the day. Let me know in the comments how y'all trades went for the day. Like I always say, make sure y'all leave a like, make sure y'all leave a comment, make sure y'all share and subscribe. Y'all be smooth.